Okay, so the products I'm going to be using today is, first of all, this NYC nail, it's just a shiny top and base coat, and it's just clear coat. Okay, next is this color by China Glaze. It's called Flying High. Yes, Flying High. And I got it from Ulta. I also got this from Ulta. Then I'm going to be using Sally Hansen Extreme Wear Hard as Nails collection. It's white on, just a white color. Got that from Ulta. I got this from Justice. It's from the Just Shine collection. Sorry about that. And it's just black. It doesn't really have a name. And then I got this from Claire's. It's just a skinny brush. As you can see, just a skinny little brush that I'm going to be using to outline the manicure. Okay, so first thing we're going to be doing, sorry, you're a little crooked. Okay, sorry if you're even more crooked now, I hope that's okay. First thing we're going to do is paint our nails with a base coat. So basically, I'm just going to paint them on and I'll be right back. What we're going to do is apply our color on all of our nails. So, you might want to, do any color you want, and that's totally fine. I just wanted to do this color, and if you wanted to do exactly what I did, I just told you that it's Flying High by China Glaze, but of course you can do any color you want. And you're just going to paint it on each of your nails. So, basically, I'm just going to paint it on. Sorry about the talking downstairs. Okay. Just going to clean it up a little. Like that. And I'm just going to finish painting the rest of them. You might have to do 2 coats, but that's fine. I only had to do 1. Alright, so I'll be right back. Okay, so now I have all of them painted blue. And I would wait about 5 to 10 minutes before doing the next step because we're going to be using tape and you don't want the tape to rip off the color. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rip off a small piece of tape. You don't need a big one. A small one, just about that big, would do. Now, you're going to place it on your fingernail to where it has a tip left. You're not going to cover the whole thing. And you can either do diagonal or you can do straight across. And I'm going to do diagonal. So I'm just going to show you. Just going to place it diagonally. Hopefully you can see. Hold on. And the good thing about tape is if you don't like the placement of it, you can just take it off. But if you go ahead and just paint the stripe right on, you can't decide later, oh, maybe I want it to curve a little more. You can't do that. So press it down firmly. And now what we're going to do is just take the white on. I'm going to sit down now. If I can open it. That was a weird noise it was making. Okay. I'm going to fix that a little. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paint the white on right on it. As you can see. And I'm just going to do that with my other nails. And I will be right back. I have the tape on all my fingers. What I'm going to do is I just let it sit for about 5 minutes. Or you can speed up the process a little by using your hair dryer and just blowing the air on it. It dries it a little bit quicker. But basically I just waited about 5 minutes and they dried on their own. And I'm just going to take the tape off slowly and carefully. Just take it off really easily, not ripping anything. And you should get a nice clean line. And as you can see, I have some white paint over on my skin, but I can just take a Q-tip and clean that up. So I'm going to take the tape off the rest of my nails, and I'll be right back. So now that I have the diagonal stripes on all of my nails, what I'm going to do is create the polka dots. And I don't actually have a real dotting tool, but I made a video earlier showing how to make your own, and this is one of the possibilities. It's just a straight pin that you use for sewing stuck into the eraser of a pencil, so you can have easy guidance and you can create good polka dots. So I'm just going to take a black nail polish, and I'm also going to take the color that I used before for the nail polish, which is Flying High by China Glaze. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the black dots first. And you can do the dots randomly, or if you want to make a pattern with the dots, that's good too. Anything you want to do with the dots. And I'm just going to get a little on here. And make some dots. And with this, it's also good because if you press down lightly, you can get a small dot, but if you press down more heavily, you can get a bigger dot. See, like over here we got some big ones, but I also have a small one. Sorry it's a little unfocused. And then I'm just going to wipe this off a little. Then I'm going to take the blue and do the same exact thing, just make some dots. Like that. Alright, so I'm just going to finish doing this and then we can do the last step. Sorry about the guitar back downstairs, but anyway, just don't pay attention to that. So now that I have all of my blue and black dots, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a black outline just going diagonally right under the manicure just to define it a little better and add a little bit more color. So I'm just going to make a little line here. Going right across. And if you had any trouble with taking the tape off and it left a little mark, you can just cover that up really easily with the black. Try to keep a really steady hand. It might be a little bit harder, you know, if you're right-handed doing your left hand, doing a right hand, but you know, just take some practice and then you'll get used to it. But see, I'm just going to underline it. And now, the last thing you're going to have to do is add the top coat. This is just an NYC top coat, just like the base coat. So, basically, I'm just going to add this on in about 10 minutes because, you know, you don't want the dots to smear and you also don't want the line to smear. So, wait about 10-15 minutes before you add the top coat. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video a lot. Just don't forget to subscribe up there. Don't forget to leave comments if you have any questions at all about nails or beauty in general. And then send me messages if you also have a question but you don't really want to type it down below because maybe you want it to be more between just you and me, which is fine too. Alright, so hope you try this. It's really easy, really fun, and it's really cute. I really like it. Alright, bye everybody.